The news continues now with stories from our area of specialization, women and children. After the main transmission of our news, we rebroadcast on our YouTube page, Clearview TV. Do you operate a women or children's NGO? Are you at the helm of affairs of a government establishment or a corporate organization involved in the affairs of women and children? Then you are our partners in progress. We have a mission to better the lot of our women and children. Join us to celebrate womanhood and work assiduously to better the lot of the Nigerian child. This is our mission.
The Ondo State Police Command has paraded a 64-year-old man, Joseph Ojo, who set his wife's 5 children ablaze in his residence in the state. Addressing newsmen at the Ondo State Police Command headquarters in Akure, the state capital, the spokesperson for the command, Fumilayo Odunlami, said 3 of the burnt children died, while the remaining 2 are receiving treatment as a result of injuries sustained. Also paraded are 3 members of the Aye cult group arrested by the police while on their way for an operation.
Had an issue with his wife, he got angry, then decided to set his 5 stepchildren ablaze. Unfortunately, one of them, Tayo Akifalari, was burnt beyond recognition and died on the spot. While taking others to the hospital, one Anu Akifalari too also died. Then yesterday, one Tokbe Akifalari died of first-degree burns, and we have the other 2 victims currently in the hospital. While the suspect was being interrogated, he confessed to have committed the crime, and he claimed it was because he was angry with his wife, that they've been having issues, and most times the children support their mother against him. And the last time they had an issue, he gave the woman 600 naira for feeding. So the woman became angry, asking him what 600 naira could do. And the children also supported their mother against him. So the man, out of anger, felt he had it up to a stage where he couldn't handle it again. And he tried to take laws into his hands. But he cleverly kept his own twins that this same woman had for him in another room while committing this offense. At the end of the investigation, he will be charged to court.
The African Union has called on top politicians and party candidates to make personal commitments to end early child marriages and stand against other harmful practices against women and the girl child, especially as they campaign across the country. The AU Commission Special Rapporteur on Ending Child Marriage and Other Harmful Practices, Ms. Hermaine Campbell, made the call Wednesday in Abuja during a monitoring and evaluation visit to the Federal Ministry of Women Affairs, while commending the commitment from government at all levels to addressing child marriage and other forms of gender-based violence, as well as the progressive domestication of the Child Rights and VAP Acts across the state. Ms. Campbell urged the country to move beyond treating the issues of early child marriage as advocacy issues to a human rights violation, and that it was fundamental to ensure swift justice for victims and punishment of offenders. Responding, the Minister of Women Affairs, Dame Pauline Tallen, said the ministry has been committed to addressing issues affecting the girl child, despite some pushbacks heralded by the COVID-19 pandemic. She said the creation of a girl child division in the ministry has helped in providing a stronger platform to coordinate the implementation of the programs regarding the issues and concerns of girls in all sectors in Nigeria, and aggressive sensitization campaigns to promote girl child enrollment, retention, and completion of basic education. The minister further assured the delegation that the government of Nigeria is committed to working with other countries through implementation of various policies and programs aimed at enhancing the development and status of girls. It is no longer news that Charlie Boy usually sleeps and meditates in a coffin. The self-acclaimed area father finally revealed why he sleeps and meditates in a coffin. In his words, "I do not sleep in a coffin. Instead, I sleep in my large and comfortable bed. I only lie in my casket when I meditate because it helps me focus and reminds me of the impending death. My coffin serves as a reminder. It jolts me awake from my slumber." The entertainer added, "My casket says, 'Guy, you've got little to no time left. Wake up, be creative and work.'" He said, "Of course, after reading some of my people's comments, I realized that a large number of us are misinformed about a variety of issues. I believe it is what the casket represents that shocks my people, and depending on their level of understanding, they begin to read meanings into it."